Hey guys, Simo here, and today I'm going to be teaching you on how to get the Abaddon's Cruelty sword from the Nulgath quest line from Skew. Let's go over some few things before we start this video. So the way I'm going to be teaching you on how to get the materials is the way I did it, and some people might have other opinions on how to farm the sword faster, but in this video I'll show you how I got it in my way. And this is the time when Nulgath, this not specific Nulgath quest line got released, so there's a lot of people farming the bosses. So maybe in the future this is gonna be different depending on when you're watching this video. So you're gonna have to adjust with that. And other than that, let's begin. Make sure you join the AE Federation Discord server to know when the dragons and the void spawns at any time of the day. It's right here in the AQ3D channel. So other than that, let's begin. So first of all, we want to find Skew, and you can find him either in the Solace or in the Wastelands. But I always went to him in the Solace because I like this place better. So once we talk to him, we just have to go to Skew and go to the dialogue where it says looking for more power, and we can find the quest of the 3 swords over here. And now you just want to click Abaddon's Cruelty, and as you guys can see, it's a very easy quest. This is actually the easiest sword to get among the 3, so I suggest you get this first or you get this last, up to you. So once we talk to him, we can see these are the requirements that you will be needing in order to get the Abaddon's Cruelty, power 940 melee weapon, and the cosmetic weapon. So first of all, let's just talk about the first requirement, which is the Diamond of Nulgath. So we can get the Diamond of Nulgath in multiple ways. So the first way would be to talk to Skew and go to Skew's Dark Deals, and we can get the Diamonds of Nulgath with the Diamond of Nulgath Dark Deal, which will require us the Dark Crystal Shard and a Contract of Nulgath. Now, how do you get the Contract of Nulgath first? So to get the Contract of Nulgath, how I did it was just to accept this quest, the Tattered Contract of Nulgath Errant Void Hunt, which requires you to kill Errant Void of Nulgaths here in the Solace of Void, here in the Solace. And this will give you Tainted Gems, Soul Gems, and a Tattered Contract of Nulgath. So it's not the Contract of Nulgath, it's the Tatter one. So what you do is you need 4 of them, and you can go on to this quest, which is the Contract of Nulgath, Tattered Contracts. And once you kill 4 voids here in the Solace, you can turn 4 of the Tattered Contract of Nulgath into 1 Contract of Nulgath. So let's go back to the quest we were talking about earlier. It is the Dark Deal. So we just need Dark Crystal Shards. So how do we get Dark Crystal Shards? To get Dark Crystal Shards, there's multiple ways. So the first way would be to do this quest, which is the Dark Crystal Shards Nation Void Scraps, which will require 50 Nation Void Scraps. To get Nation Void Scraps, you're gonna have to talk to Thok, and we're gonna have to accept the Hunting Voids Protecting Lore quest from him. And as you guys can see, you just kill voids over here in the Wasteland, and that will give us 15 Nation Void Scraps. I'm not gonna talk about Thuk's approval, so we're just gonna focus on the Nation Void Scraps. So yeah, we get 15 per quest, so you just kill the voids here, and we get 15 at the time. So now that we know how to get Nation Void Scraps, we also get other things. We also get Tainted Gems and Diamond Shards. While we're on the topic about the Diamonds of Nulgath, there's another way that you can get the Diamonds of Nulgath other than the Dark Deal, which is the Diamond of Nulgath Diamond Shards rather. So if you have 100 Diamond Shards, you can transform them into a Diamond of Nulgath. So you can get Diamond Shards from the Nation Void Scraps quest that we just talked about. You get 25. So if you finish this quest 4 times in a row, you can form a Diamond of Nulgath. And next would be the Dark Crystal Shards Fiend Dragon Blood. So just like the Nation Void Scraps, we get the same requirements. We get the same rewards, which are the Tainted Gems, Dark Crystal Shards, and Diamond Shards. So to get the Fiend's Dragon's Blood, we're gonna have to talk to the mysterious Dragon Slayer here in the Wastelands. You're gonna have to find him, and we can go to Taku's dialogue, Your Hunt, and Dragonkind hunting, and you can get the Fiend Dragonkind blood from these 4 quests. So you can kill Fiend Shards, Fiend Dragons, Driver Fiends, and Bull Fiends. I suggest just killing Bull Fiends and the Fiend Dragons because they give 15 per quest, just like the Nation Void Scraps. And while we're filming this video, I got very lucky and a dragon just spawned in front of me. So yeah, let's accept the quest from the Mysterious Dragon Slayer, which is the Dragonkind hunting, Fiend Dragon, and also in the AE Federation server, they're gonna say when the dragon spawns. So this is what you're gonna be having when you teleport to them. And yeah, just go and kill the dragon, finish the quest, and get your Fiend Dragonkind blood. So now that you know how to get the Dark Crystal Shards, we can go back to our main quests and move on to the next requirement, which is the Dark Crystal Shards. So you may know already how to get Dark Crystal Shards from the quest that I talked about earlier. You can get it from the Fiend Dragon Blood quest, the Nation Void Scraps, and yeah, you can also get the Diamond Crystal Shards from Dark Crystal Shards, a tainted deal. So you can trade in tainted gems and the contract of Nulgath. You can get the contract of Nulgath, as I told you before. Just kill 4 voids in this area, and you need tainted gems. So for tainted gems, you can get them from various quests, which of course is the Fiend Dragon Blood again. You get 5 over here, and also the Nation Void Scraps. I'm not sure if other quests give the tainted gems. I believe okay, yeah. If you kill the voids as well here to get the tattered contract, you get tainted gems as well over here. So yeah, moving on to the next requirement is the tainted gems. So you already know how to get these 3 materials. And next is also another contract of Nulgath. So for these 4 quests, I've already explained it. They're just the same quests that I've been explaining for the past minute or 2. So just keep on doing those quests and eventually you get all these 4 materials. And we move on to our next requirement, which is the Abaddon rune. So to get the Abaddon rune, we're gonna have to talk to Guardian Sir Final. So once we talk to him, he has this dialogue which says Abaddon's runes quest. So this is the only way you can get the Abaddon runes. He gives 3 quests. Let's talk about the Abaddon's major rune first. So first of all, to get a full entire rune, we will need to hunt down the Titanic Cruel Void Knight. So in this area, the wasteland voids will spawn over here, and we have to kill a specific one in order to get a major rune, which is the Titanic Cruel Void Knight. There are different types of voids of types, so make sure it is cruel one in order to get the major rune. Other quest he gives is the Abaddon Minor rune. So the Minor Errant Cruel Void Knight is talking about the voids in the Ruins of Solace. So if you get this, you can get a minor Abaddon rune, and once you do that, you can accept this quest, the Abaddon rune trade. So if you have 2 minor runes, you can trade them up to a full Abaddon rune, a major one. So you're gonna be needing 12 of those in order to finish the quest. Now we just go back to Skew and look again at the requirements that we need to finish the Abaddon's Cruelty sword. So the next requirement would be soul gems, and for soul gems, guys, I don't want you guys to worry about this, because if you do the 4 quests that I have told you earlier, you won't be needing to think about soul gems. So just forget about this. You're gonna have to turn in quests and it's gonna say that you have too much of a certain requirement, and it's gonna be the soul gem. So don't think about this. All you're gonna have to focus, guys, is about this 4 and the Abaddon runes as well, slowly. And oh, you actually need 13, not 12, as I said earlier, so sorry about that. So this blade is very easy to get, and if you want a starting sword, you should actually get this one. So yeah, that's pretty much it on the Abaddon's Cruelty sword. I tried not to make it as not complicated as possible. I just kept the quest between the Celadine Wastelands and the Ruins of Solace. It's very simple if you do it that way, so that every time the voids spawn and the dragon spawns, and if you are on the AE Federation server, as I told you on Discord, they just send the codes over there, and all you have to do is chill, paste the codes, tag the boss, and yeah, slowly and eventually you're gonna finish the quest. Honestly, you can finish it in a day or 2. It's very simple. You just have to grind for it. And yeah, I wish you luck on your farming, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.